Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you are able to hear me clearly? Able to see
Yes,
my screen? Yeah. Yes. Just last 2 days, because of this viral fever, because of the summer sunstroke, so I was not a little bit well, and I hope recovered, sir. And my voice is okay. I hope you are able to hear me clearly, right? There is no disturbance in the voice, right?
we are getting some disturbance, some background
Okay.
noise.
One second. Is it only for you or everyone?
No,
Deep?
no, it is okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Now it's okay.
Maybe I'll check. Yeah. So I hope I don't know people. I'm communicated actually, right? Today we have a class. I communicated actually. Yeah, we'll take some time and. Deb, you mentioned you are having problem. Is whatever the suggestions I mentioned, you are able to do that and getting some conclusion?
No, that problem was over. I fixed that problem.
Okay. So is it only for REST template or REST client or what exactly?
No, so I'm using a REST client.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some other issue that so so the DTO class it's there should be getters and setters method, right? While
Okay.
converting the marshalling on marshalling. So it internally it uses getter and setter methods. So I did not define those methods there
Okay.
in the class.
Okay. Got it. Fine. Got it. I think you're good. Right? Yes. So we'll continue, right, guys? Only two people joined. We'll continue and we'll rest will have a recording, right?
Yes, we'll continue.
Yeah, I think I mentioned the class that is clearly Sunday, 14th April. Okay. Yeah. Right. So in the last example of we are struck on the resiliency 4J. Okay. And a resiliency 4J point of view, we are doing a hands-on. We are doing a hands-on and resiliency 4J point of view, where I have a catalog service. So what I mentioned here in catalog service, yes, right? So I have a catalog service which is running on the port number 9191, and I have a user service which is running on the port number 9292. So what exactly, I mean, I implemented in my real time in our e-commerce framework. Okay. So there is a ATJ component which we are collaborating. That is e-commerce framework, which is ATG have a data store and we are going to get the products in the data store. Ideally, when I hit 9191, I'll get a products. They are real products, real inventory products. Okay. When I say 9191, right? They are really the real products for me, which I am giving a call to 9191. So we have a sometimes we observe that ATG is having some kind of intermittent failure when we hit 100 requests or some X number of requests parallelly. Okay. When we hit X number of requests parallelly, we are having some problem. That's why we thought of implementing a replication, not exactly the replication, but whenever we feel that ATG is not resolving or not giving the products, Okay. Resiliency 4J we thought of using. Okay. What we have done is we have created one more microservice, which is the user microservice. First primary path is catalog service itself. User service is inverter, something like that. It will check 9191 check status, whether circuit is in closed status or circuit is in open status or circuit is in closed status of open status. Okay. If the circuit is in closed status, it will call the actual ARC, 9191. That's a real catalog service. If the circuit is in closed status, it will call the real 8AG service. And the circuit is in open status, it is going to query the Oracle table. They're going to have an Oracle table query if the circuit is in open status. That is a replication. Whatever the maximum products which I'm going to have, at least 90% of the products I'm going to keep in the Oracle table. Okay. Sometimes, sir, you also see in real time. Sometimes you also see in real time. Amazon, right? Sometimes I was able to find products. Sometimes I was not able to find products. And I'll do a refresh or I'll close it again. You'll observe sometimes. For example, a product you are searching. Okay. Sometimes you'll see the product. Or sometimes you may see, but not exactly the quantity add to cart. Sometimes you cannot see that. But you need to refresh login, something like then you can see. I observed a lot of times in Amazon and Flipkart actually. Okay. They are also using a replication table, not exactly in inventory, some kind of replication of the things. So if the circuit is in open status, it will query the Oracle table. And half open status, it is going to retry the ATG, whether it should be closed or open. Half open is nothing but it should be closed or open. So that is a point here. Okay. And in a code point of view also, I explained here where I have loaded the some of the products. These are the products I loaded. And what exactly I have done is I have created a user service. Inside user service, I have a configuration. So this is the configuration where my buffer is 10 requests, 50% is a threshold rate, minimum number of 5. Out of 5, 50%. Then it will move to open status. Within open status, 3 calls are there. And 10 seconds in my testing purpose, I kept 10 seconds. That's the reason for resiliency 4J, right? Till 10 seconds here. Till 10 seconds, any call comes. Till 10 seconds, any call comes, it will not go to 9191. It will hit our Oracle table, something like our small replication. So what I did here, I kept some data here, not exactly the same, but some other data, which is this data is going to come. So how you know that, which is what type of data it is coming here? If the data is in 1, 2, 3, 4 IDs, actual data, I hard coded 119, 345, 4, intentionally I added here. This is dummy data. When the circuit is in closed status, this results will come. When the circuit is in open status, this results will come. Just I thought of showing. Okay. Now we are good to go for execution. Can we start execution, guys? Are any questions here? Can I start? I mean, in the last class also I explained some execution, but I have not completely shown the execution. But any questions so far before I start for execution? Okay. Now let me run here catalog service. So catalog service is 9191. Okay. So 9191 order slash category. Let me open Postman. So localhost colon 9191 slash orders slash category. Let's say I am taking electronics category. 9191 order slash electronics. So you got completely electronic products here. Only electronic products you have. 4 product electronic products are here. Mobile, laptop, digital watch, fan. Mobile, laptop, digital watch, fan. If I take clothes, two things, t-shirts and jeans, something like that. If I take this, so t-shirts and jeans. Okay. You see here IDs are 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 means actual orders. If IDs are, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then actual. This is my actual microservice. Now let me start my user service. See training. Now, yeah, my user service is also up. As I mentioned in the user service, endpoint health details I want to show. Health details I want to see here, which is running on 9292, right? So let me give a request here, 9292 actuator slash health. This actuator enter point. Localhost. Is it not 9292? User service. Oh, 8080. Why it is 8080? Application.yml. Application.properties. Sometimes it will not recognize this file actually.
Sir, you keep server.port in YAML.file only?
Anywhere it will work actually. It should work actually. It's not that mandatory we need to keep there. Let me keep here. Application. Nine two. Now it's initialized to 9292. Let me see here. Yes. Sir, you saw here initial default status is circuit state is a closed status, right, sir?
Yeah.
Someone
Sir,
asked me,
sir, why it went circuit breaker closed? Actually,
it is,
both are working, na? Yeah, both are working. Like card service also running, user service also running. Correct, sir?
I hope you're there in the last classes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Now you give activator uh, health state is closed. This is for user service.
We have only one service. We don't have multiple service. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I configured resiliency 4J for user service. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
One second. Let me explain.
Yeah.
I'll repeat again. Okay. I hope you are not there in one of the class. That's what I'm thinking. But if you are there, that's fine. Default status is closed.
Okay.
Default status is closed.
Yeah.
That is a
Correct.
default status. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, if it sees 50% of the calls are failed, then
Yeah.
only it will move to open status.
Yes. Correct. Correct.
Correct, right?
Correct.
Now,
Now, okay. Mm.
I configured resiliency 4J for user service. We don't require resiliency 4J for catalog. Okay.
Correct.
If catalog is down or
Mm.
it is erroring out, some is happening, then my fallback is go to Oracle table. So for me,
Correct.
I'll keep inverter only for my one. I mean, for that, right? I'll not keep inverter for two inverters, right? So something like that. Yeah. Clear? Your question is clear?
Clear, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, what I'll do is, I'll make a request, sir, here. How to make a request? I'll not do this actually. I'll not go to 9191, sir. I should query 9292 only. But what is the endpoint here? 9292 user service display orders, right? Local host 9292, right, sir? User hyphen service. After that, I need to query this, right, sir? Everyone clear, right? I need to query this one. Display order slash, it's a query parameter, right? Category. Category is equal to, let me take clothes. Do you agree this URL? I will always hit user service only. User service gives 100% products. Whether if circuit is in closed status, it will go to ATG real inventory. If the circuit is in open status, catalog service, or else if you are retrying that time, anytime it will make a call. So my user service 100%. My user service 100% it will give all the products. My user service will give 100%. Now you see your counter, sir, in health check. As of now, no calls here. 0, 0, 0, because I just started my service, right, sir? No one hit to my service as of now. Correct, right? Yes, sir, no? Now let me hit here. Yes. I got the response. Now you see here, buffered calls are 1, One call came, closed, no failed calls, no slow calls. Status is closed. You saw buffered calls is one, right? Who is unmuted actually? Sorry. Go ahead. Thank you, Vinod. Right. Now I'll hit one more time. Second time. Now you see here, 2 calls. You're able to see? 2 calls. All towards success. No failed call.
Sir, one doubt, sir, here. Now, we are hitting user service, correct?
Yes.
Getting the data from user service or catalog, sir?
I explained the code, right? But let me repeat again. In user service, I'm making a call to catalog service, where circuit breaker is a user service. Primary path is catalog service. Alternate path is, this is my alternate path. Let me repeat here. My user service query catalog service. That is real. Localhost 9191/orders. I explained this in the last class itself. Okay. But let me repeating here. I'm hitting my user service. First, it will query the catalog service. Something like this is my user service is my inverter. First, it will check the primary path 9191. If it is up, get the electricity from 9191 itself. If it is down, get the data from here. Battery, it is connected to battery. Clear? Mr. Vinod, clear?
Clear, sir, clear.
Right. Now, sir, what I'll do, now I'll stop, sir. Now which service I need to stop? Can someone tell me which service I need to stop?
We need to stop catalog.
Exactly. Correct, right? I will stop my catalog service. Sir, I start my catalog service, sir. To verify this, connection refused. You saw here. Now, at this time, my circuit is in which status?
Open.
Wrong. My circuit is in which status and why? Those who clearly understood, they can answer this. I stopped my catalog service.
Half because threshold is
No. Circuit still in closed status only. We don't have mechanism to health check every time. It's closed status only. You'll see here. 2 calls came, all to our success, closed status only. When it will go to open status?
Yeah, I will tell, sir.
50, yeah,
Sir,
when 50.
You give threshold 100, threshold 50.
Correct.
Means if you give another 2 calls,
Correct. That's it.
2
Then
calls
only.
will fail, then only it will go to open.
Correct. Exactly. That's the point here I want to tell. Okay. Sir, I only stopped catalog service and no request made here. I have not hit the service. Correct, right? We don't want continuous health check. I don't want that. I stopped it. Let it find out. Let it check. Now we'll hit now. Guys, understand, right, sir? Now I'm hitting. I got the data, but this is alternate API. IDs are 115 different IDs, right? Intentionally, I wrote a different IDs. Intentionally, I wrote different services, different IDs. It is coming, it is getting the data from here. Now you see here, total calls are 3, out of which 1 failed call. You saw failed? You saw failed.
Yeah, one.
Second time. Circuit is in closed status only. Failed calls are 2.
Next time it will go for open.
We'll
Because of
see. Now third time. You saw here. Open status you saw here, guys. Out of 5, 3 are failed. You saw open status, right?
yes.
Now, how much time it should be in open status? I mentioned in configuration.
Can 10 seconds, I thought.
Small time I kept actually. I kept 10 seconds. It's over already.
Yeah.
Automatically it will go to off open. 10 seconds I kept. Automatically it will go to off open. Because I need to explain you, right, guys? If I keep long time, it should be in long time, right? Now it will be in off open. My service is not up. My service is not up. I'll not start immediately, sir. When circuit is moving to off open, all are zeros. It resets. Everything is reset. Okay. Now it will start from the beginning. Request 1. I didn't started my service. It will go to fallback only. How many times it will try? 3 times. I gave a configuration. 3 times it will hit. First it is done. Second time. No. 2 failed calls. Half open. Third call is failed. It will move to open status now. It will move to open status. After 10 seconds, off open. Now I will start catalog service now. Can I start or any questions so far? Can I start catalog service or any questions so far? Let me start my catalog service. Right. Now my service is started. Now, at this time, circuit is in which status, sir? At this time, circuit is in which status?
Now off open. If we hit 3 times, it will be success. Then go to
Correct.
close.
Exactly. Now we don't. First of all, it is in off open only. Now it is off open only. Now let me hit first time. Actual service it went now. 1, 2, 3 is right. Right? Sir, intentionally I wrote 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 IDs means intentionally 1, 2, 3 IDs means what? Actual
Close.
service.
Yeah.
IDs with a different 300, 400, something like that. It is because it should give both the products only. And you'll confuse, is it coming from actual or okay? Now, if I hit 1 buffer call, no failures. but it should wait 3 times, right? It should wait 3 times. Now let me hit again. Now still in off, open only. 2 calls are over. Over 2 calls are over. Our circuit is in off open. Now this time 3 are over. 3 calls are success. Now it will go to close status. And it will reset the counters. So something like it is going to circle back, open, off open, closed. The only intention which I observed is if I stopped my service, I don't want continuous health check for certain time. If I keep this time real time, I kept the time minimum time, but if I kept 15 minutes, till 15 minutes, the call will go to callback only. So that no health check, nothing will be done. Whether I need to call primary API or a fallback API depends on circuit flag status. It depends on what? Circuit flag status. Closed, some status. Open, some status. Half open, some status.
Sir,
That
one
is,
question.
yeah.
Sir, management health circuit breaker enable true. Okay, we did
Correct.
that one. And end management endpoint web exposure include. That is one. Why, sir?
Mhm.
You endpoint web exposure include health means that is for activator.
Yeah, those two are both are actuators.
And
So,
what about endpoint health? So details always true.
yeah. By default, sir, I am getting this health status, right? Actuator / health. This is first one. This is first one.
Yeah, correct.
Management health circuit breaker.
Yeah,
Now,
correct.
internally, whether is my I am getting the data from actual API or alternate API. It will query, right? It will query this, right?
Yeah.
That health
correct.
it is managed
Oh,
internally. Then only buffered call, is it success call or failed call? It should know, right, sir? It should reset. It should take the counter, right? Whether is it hitting the API, actual API, and I should maintain the counter, right? First 2 times I started my application. First 2 requests it gave success. That means it should have a counter. It should check the actuator health, and it is doing that till that time. Okay.
okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Management health circuit breaker
Yeah.
enabled.
Yeah.
This is always okay.
Show
Endpoint
always.
So
It's
what
giving
is the sliding window here?
sliding window means at any point of time, for me, I'll hit this API. Okay. Whether it can be a LB environment or an individual standalone environment, I don't care. Every request itself is a counter for us. Sir, to the load balancer is retrying that. For example, LB is there. It will retry also. Same request, it will retry internally. But for us, everything is sliding window means every request will be a separate window for me. Sliding window is every request a separate window for me. Even though JSession ID is same, even though cookie is same, I don't care. Every request is a window for me. Every request. 10 is my size. Buffer size, window size. Just like I kept saying, buffer means if 11th call is coming, till any one of the call is success, it will be in queuing status. At any point of time, I can allow 10 concurrent requests, and each and every individual request will be a separate for me. Even though it retries, even though having JSession ID or cookie as same, but for me, it's a separate request for us. That is a window size. Okay. Right. Any other things, guys? This will fit into our real time. This is my implementation, my real time. Okay. Where I'm going to have always it will give products. This always give products. It can be actual products or it can be dummy products, but always it give products which can be used as a resiliency forge. Okay. Maybe I need to share the code here, guys. As of
So
any
just
other question?
comment.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I have one question. So here the fallback method is get available products. Okay, right? This method
Yes.
is present inside this service only. So,
Correct.
what I want to ask, is it possible to call one service in fallback mode in a different service? Suppose that get available product method, it is available in a third service. Okay, so is it possible to call that method in third service as a fallback method?
Yes, it is possible. But I mentioned in the day one. Okay. What I mentioned here, can I keep the fallback service in a third service, or can I attach to either gateway or resiliency 4J? Wherever I'm controlling that, right? Should it go to actual API? Should it go to fallback API, right? In that method only I will write. Assuming that in third service I am writing 9193, assuming that I'll create a one more microservice.
Yes, yes.
I'll give 9393, I'll give that. Assuming that is down. It's a one more service, right?
Yes.
Okay. Assuming that is down, we are violating the key principles of circuit breaker, right? Always secondary should be up and running. It should not give error at any point of time. Then only this will work. Assuming 9191, I made it down. 9393 also, I mean, just like hardware failure or internet failure or some failure at 9393. My primary is gone, my secondary is gone. Then there is no point, right? That's why, first of all, I mentioned these 3 points. First point is always will configure alternate point or alternate logic within the same circuit breaker or same resiliency, whatever where we added. Second point, we should make sure that whatever the code I wrote here, it should be lightweight code, not heavy code. Third point is always it should generate health check. Always it should give success. At any point of time, they should give success. These are the 3 points are to be followed if you want to implement the circuit breaker pattern. Got it?
Sir, one question, sir.
Please.
String URL equal to category and double equal to null in base URL. That base URL is our main, like
Correct.
catalog. Otherwise, it will call fallback if is there any problem.
It will only take care. You are not calling. Framework will call.
Framework will call. Okay, that's fine. Framework will call. Second one, if it's not base URL is not there. For example, base URL
not base URL is not there. Base URL is not like that. if I'm not able to reach the base URL.
Yeah. If you are not
Always
able
base
to,
URL. Yeah,
not reached base URL, then it will call fallback. That's correct.
correct.
If base URL will be two, for example, this is a catalog, another one is another catalog, like mobile app catalog, web catalog, or OS catalog. Then how
By
we will
default, sir, only one base URL. We don't have
oh,
multiple base URLs. Why we different things here? For example, for me, all electronic products, it should have only one URL, right? For
yeah.
electronic, one URL, for mobile, one URL. It somehow, it might not be the real time, right?
Yeah.
If at all, if you have that kind of scenario, you need to configure resiliency forge at each URL level.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
But assuming that it will not be like that actually. Okay, you will hit to 9191 only, but in that you will have a category. You want electronic or mobile, under that subcategory. Even you have 1 million products also you can keep. That is the ATG. Why we take is 1 million products also. ATG is powerful. Where I can have a catalog. In that catalog, I can mention category, which type of things you need. So always I have a one URL. That's the base URL. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it from my side.
Yeah. Any other from anyone? Chaitanya? Okay, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I will share this code, guys. This one also I didn't share, right, guys? The Hystrix one. The Hystrix code also I didn't share.
Yes, sir.
Let me share these two things. I shared it. So we are good to go for next design pattern. Mostly I'll go with event-driven architecture. Mostly I'll go to that next architecture. Sir, a little bit class is going a little bit slow, but that's fine as long as everyone is able to follow whatever I'm teaching. I should not go speed. So the same momentum, whatever I started at that time beginning, I will keep the same momentum. That's what I assured. Okay. Yeah, mostly. People may think that 40 classes are already over or something. No hurry, no rush. That's what my intention here. Okay.
Sir, event-driven architecture and Saga is both same or different, sir?
Different, sir. Different. That's a
Okay.
choreography. Event-driven architecture is. I'll explain it actually. Okay. I'll explain that. No need to worry. Let me go
Thank
to
you.
Google Classroom. Topic: resiliency 4G. Let me share. Mostly next week, I have a workshop, sir. Whatever gateway level security. I told that we'll write a security at gateway level. Okay. Anyhow, I'm covering as a workshop. If you people are there, you can get it. Otherwise, I'll share the record also. I'll take questions also if you are. Okay. Next Sunday, mostly. Actually, this Sunday only I should keep the workshop. Somehow my health is not supported. I cancel that. No, next week, next Sunday, I need to keep the workshop here. So resiliency, running notes. Yeah, I think I can share the code, guys. Meanwhile, if you have any questions while sharing also, I can take it up. Or else, we are good for today. We'll meet tomorrow. And thanks for joining on Sunday also. I'm extremely apologize.
We can
I'm
continue
making.
for some half an hour more, right?
I told 7 to 8 only, right, in the meeting room.
Okay, sir. No need, sir.
We'll
Because of
see. We'll see. Yeah. And that too,
Thank
I am really sorry to wake you up in the Sunday also. That is not my.
you. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, lot.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks everyone. Yeah. Thanks everyone, guys. I'll share the code. Okay.